What's going on, guys? It's Sean, and welcome to another great edition of KillZone Shadowfall from me to you, because that's what I do. And obviously that's my ode to Mr. Fisticuffs. He's going to be one of the many people I thank in this video. You know, I'm sure I'll get some hitter. See, I never do edits. I get hate on Twitter and other things for, well, you're just a Fist fanboy and all that stuff. But just hear me out. When it comes to doing this YouTube thing for gaming, I've noticed we have a lot of opinions. And I find that for Fist, for me, is someone I like to emulate in terms of his style. Obviously, we're completely different commentators, but I appreciate his honesty, his ad hoc commentaries where it doesn't sound all scripted and edited and all that stuff. And he's honest, and he says things that people don't want to hear sometimes. And I don't know. I really dig it. So anyway, what's going on, guys? This is my big thank you video. You know, it's kind of a milestone for me. A small milestone, because I've had these milestones before, but I really cannot thank you guys enough. So for me to hit 150,000 views and all the subs I've gotten recently, it's been a lot of fun. You know, I'm really enjoying this. I've been doing this. I've been on YouTube since 2006, and if you knew me from the old days, my old channel got about 1 million views back in 2008, and it was just all dumb videos of me playing Metallica and Enter Sandman 100 times. And then I got probably a zillion emails a day either telling me, where can I buy that guitar? I really like your gear. Or you should just fucking die and get AIDS and just all this horrific stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I'm done with YouTube. But I think when you have a certain subject or something that you're really passionate about, you don't get as much, what's the word I'm looking for? The venom that people spew in the comment section can be toned down a little bit if you take a bit of a civil approach to things. Still maintain your opinions, but have fun with the whole thing. That's what I'm trying to do. So for me to hit that amount of views, this is my first milestone video. Cannot thank you guys enough. I have a lot of people to thank. It's small, but this really, for me, this is a big thing. And for people like Fisticuffs to retweet some of my videos, to interact with people on Twitter and in the comment section, he's commented a few times. You know, that brings attention. It brings people to what I'm trying to show in my channel, which right now is KillZone Shadowfall. And we'll talk about other things of, things I want to cover in the future for this channel. Don't worry, guys that are into the guitars and all that. I still play guitar. I still have all my guitars. It's just since I called my band quits, my desire to play guitar has greatly diminished. I mean, I still play all the time, but it's just not nearly as what it used to be. But anyway, with regards to thanks, first and Fist. First, got to thank Fist. I got to thank people at KillZone for retweeting all my videos and my little banter I sometimes have with Steve and Jeroen. Am I saying that properly? I'm sorry. And some of the other folks at KillZone. Their love for this game just still baffles me to this day, and how they interact with the community and us. Marty, Big Martyr, Martyr's Brigade 99. Link will be in the description for his channel, as well as Fisticuffs. But Martyr's Brigade is the one I pretty much have been watching since the day one of playing KillZone. I wish I could have that smooth delivery and how he can keep your attention for 45 minutes. So big shout out to you, man. I love your videos, and thank you for that last shout out in your recent commentary. So with that, also, I just want to talk about networking really quick. I know BG, Broken Games, if you don't follow him, I was watching one of his last videos about him starting to work now and telling us about how he doesn't like at all the networking thing, or that we should all basically build from the ground up. And that's fine. I totally respect that. That's what he did. He started from scratch. I'm the complete opposite. I love networking. I come from a sales and marketing background in medical devices, and I know that networking is key, and networking is a win-win situation for everybody. So if you haven't noticed already, there's 2 videos on my channel, one for Wolfenstein and one that talks about the Elite KillZone campaign walkthrough from, I hope I say it right, Killamacam. I think that's a little bit of a tongue twister for me with my stupid lisp. And yeah, so it just goes back to what I was talking about with networking. If people want to be featured on my channel, or if people will let me feature myself on their channel, I think it's a win-win situation. I'm not anti that at all. Another last thank you is Mr. CDK, or the CDK, my man from Canada. all his music is what you hear in all my videos. And if you haven't noticed, my last 3 or 4 videos, all the music's changed, and that's all I'm using is his videos. My new opening, you know, being a musician, I had that addictive nature that when I hear a song, I fall in love with it and I listen to it 800 times until, well, actually it never gets old. But the song that I have in my intro now, and also the full verse version is in my outro now, I listened to that thing 100 times, and I bugged him so much to make a quick mix where I had a version that was just the instrumental so I can make my new intro. I just, you know, completely fell in love with it. So shout out to CDK. His links will be in the description. He's a phenomenal artist and has hundreds of songs in his on his site and in the link below. So please go check him out. All right, so just moving along, the direction of this channel. Look, I don't want to be one of those channels where you only come here for KillZone Shadowfall, or you only come here from Call of Duty. Basically, and it sounds silly, this is going to be Mesa Sean. This is going to be whatever I'm into. That's what I'm going to post. I'm not going to post anything I don't like or I'm not in love with. So say like for Call of Duty, I love Call of Duty, but frankly, I have not been enjoying Ghosts, and that's why I literally posted one gameplay. Clan Wars starts today, so I might have some footage and may have a subject to talk about, but I'm definitely not someone that just wants to cash in on, well, what's popular, because there's 8 bazillion Call of Duty videos and T Martins out there, and no one's gonna look at my video anyway. So let me just stick to what I love the most, what I think I'm good at, and what I think people that subscribe to me came to hear. So with that being said, obviously I'm going to continue the KillZone content. We still have a lot more exciting stuff coming up with co-op and further expansion packs, and hopefully this, you know, next clan system. I also I do have some Blacklight Retribution that I want to upload, and it just goes back to, well, you know, what is it that I love? Do I love Blacklight Retribution? No. Do I really enjoy it? Yeah, I do. So I think when I get enough steam or enough, I don't know, willingness, I'm gonna make a video about it. You know, maybe a couple of videos, depends. Right now I'm just obsessed with KillZone, so that's what I'm playing and that's what I'm uploading. And then Destiny beta is coming out, and I'm highly interested in that game, so expect for some reviews on that. And when that drops, you know, if it's a shitty game, I'm not gonna post it. I'm probably gonna post one review. If I fall in love with that game too, then I'll start a whole Destiny series on the side with doing KillZone also at the same time. So really not trying to limit myself, but at the same time not pigeonhole myself into, say, just one particular title. I mean, I know Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is coming out this year. Am I excited about that? I mean, not particularly. Still, for me, Black Ops 2 is the holy grail of Call of Duties for me, and I started Call of Duty from Black Ops days, but for me, Black Ops 2 just still has that sizzle of seriousness, whether it came from the character voices, you know, the mercenary guy who is like,
Team Deathmatch. Good news, the check cleared. It's go time.
I just feel like Ghost, it's so kiddie-like. The voice acting is forced, and I don't, you know, you can buy a Snoop Dogg pack. Yo, man, that's some fine-ass sweat, man, you know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know, just not digging it. But, yeah, so that's kind of the direction my channel is going to be going. I could make some new guitar videos. I don't know. It just goes back to where my passion is and what I'm feeling at the time, you know, in order to make videos. All right, so we're just wrapping up. Just real quick, there's a Control Freaks promo code for 10% off that'll be in the description. I don't know if it's a one-time code or anything like that. I'm trying to get stuff to give away on my channel like a lot of other YouTubers do, so I contacted them. They said, nope. It's probably because I'm not big enough, whatever. I don't know. I'm just, you know, once again, it goes back to networking. I'm trying to network. I'm not trying to get free products. I use Control Freaks. In fact, on my PS4, for some reason with me, I don't use both Control Freaks on each stick. I just use it just on the right stick. For some reason, that helps me with aiming. But go check them out, guys. They're a good product. Or say things like Elgato. That's what I use to record my gameplay. But for the most part, I just use PS4 share. It's just way easier. And that's pretty much it, guys. Just one other thing, too. I've been on Wi-Fi this whole time, sadly. And I know I get a lot of shit for it, because I get more hit markers in this particular game, KillZone, because there's no aim assist. Ghost, it doesn't really hit me as much, that the fact that I'm on Wi-Fi and in my New York City place. I'm using a router from an office that's below me. They let me use it. They let me give them a couple of bucks a month towards their, you know, their internet. But with KillZone, you got, you know, it goes back to Martyrs Brigade's video about wired and Wi-Fi connection, man. This game with no aim assist, you cannot play on Wi-Fi, because there's just way too many times where I should have downed someone with an M82 and they're just eating bullets. So tomorrow I'm gonna get my Verizon Quantum 50/25 up down. So that should be really, really cool. So with that, I might try streaming. I don't know if anyone's interested in it. It might be fun. I'm not one of those people, as I mentioned before, I don't get on and play for 3-4 hours. I like to jump on, get 1 or 2 games in, go outside, go to work, come home from work, play 1 or 2 games. So I might just try the whole Twitch, thing out once I get a hard line. And that's pretty much it, guys. So once again, just want to send a big thank you. Just give shout out to those key people that, that are helping me. I'm having a really good time with this whole thing. It's fun. If it stops being fun, I'll stop doing this. So that's it for me, guys. I'm out of here, and I'll see you on the next vid. Thanks for watching.
I'll be